Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode with Lackluster Gaming, the show for those who love to game but know they're mediocre at best. Today we got a really fun beatdown deck. First, let's cover the shoutouts. Trigger Onks came in first yesterday, followed by Giovanni, Moak Varma, Abraham Jean, top 10 like every time, dude, William DeGray, and Assassin Gaming. After today's video, all shoutouts will appear at the end of the video, just so that I can condense these intros. Now on to the deck. Today's deck is brought to us by Super Samir. He requested this deck a while back, and I finally have the ability to get to it. And he's asking if I can do a Pekka Double Prince deck, Pekka, Dark Prince, Prince, Fireball, Zap, Ice Wizard, Electro Wizard, and the Elixir Collector. And yes, I kept the Elixir Collector. I took out the Fireball and the Electro Wizard, and I added in, instead, the Baby Dragon and the Mega Minion. I think they're both pretty necessary to a Pekka Double Prince deck, and I'll tell you why. So, first off, before we even get into it, I want to let you know that if you have the Ice Wizard and you need, or if you don't have the Ice Wizard, I apologize, if you don't have the Ice Wizard, go ahead and take that out and put the archers in its place. If you don't have the Mega Minion yet, or the Dark Prince, sorry, they're pretty essential, because those are your tank killers, and the Dark Prince is what makes it a true PPP, or Pekka Double Prince deck. So, as you can see, it's a pretty strong deck. Already, we're destroying that Expo. He's got an Inferno Tower, which is why I would not recommend removing the Zap spell from this deck, because zapping it resets the Inferno Tower, allowing you to continue on with your push, and just like that, with one single solitary push, we're able to take out an entire tower. So that brings me back to the pump, and I know I say this every time we have a beatdown deck with a pump. The pump is essential. If you've got it in your deck, you need to use it as frequently as possible. If your opponent has a counter to it, you need to figure out how to bait out that counter and then place down your pump, and that will be the key to your victory, to your success. The whole point of this game, the whole way you can, the only way that you can win this game is through skill, through knowing the mechanics of each card, and knowing how to defend and play each card that you're going up against or using particularly in your deck. But the true way to win this game and to be very good at it is elixir advantages, elixir superiority. That is the key. It is essential. That's why the deck is this deck is so powerful, because it has the Elixir Collector in it. Now, as you can see, we're already working towards our first 3 crown of the day with this deck, and that's because every time I have a chance, I'll put down a pump and I'll gain that superiority. I'm making these small little exchanges as well with our opponent, and every time I make an exchange and I defend, I make sure that I'm getting elixir out of it. Basically, if he's spending 6, I'm spending 5 to defend and making sure that I'm not taking too much damage. And just like that, there you go. We got our first 3 crown, and now the BM, because he beamed us in the beginning. Let's move on to part 2. So here we go. Now, the other thing that I want you guys to keep in mind is our previous Pekka decks. We had some weaknesses. The main weaknesses were Lava Hound, the Lava Loon specifically, Golem Balloon, because of the balloon, and Zap Bait decks. So, or Log Bait, Arrow Deck, whatever you want to call it. And that's why I added in the Baby Dragon instead of having the Fireball with this deck. The Baby Dragon is first off, it's a massive tank. It's so underrated. It is one of the most underrated cards in the game, and it's because its HP is just through the roof. It is really difficult to take out without some other type of big tank or a glass cannon that is hidden behind something that the baby dragon can't get to. Now, as you can see here, we're going up against a Lava Loon deck, okay? But this is great. We've got the Ice Wizard to slow it down, the Mega Minion to do massive damage, and then the Baby Dragon to do its splash damage and to take out all of his, our opponent's basically cheap troops. These Spear Goblins, the Minions, the Lava Pups, all of that gets wasted by the Baby Dragon, and if we're going up against a Zap Bait deck or a Log Bait deck, then the Baby Dragon is key. It can really do some work against Goblin Barrels, against Skarmy, against the Goblin Gang, and any other really fast-paced and really cheap, low HP cards. But there you go. This guy's never really had a chance to set up a true Lava Loon push with the Lava Hound up in the front and the Balloon in the back, and because of that, we're going to take advantage of it and just continuously push, and every time he shuts down one of our pushes, we're already right back at it with another one, because this deck is so fast. That's why you need those pumps pumping for you, so that you can outcycle your opponent and continuously keep him on the defense and never let him set up a full push, because that Lava Loon or that Golem Balloon, those decks are going to destroy you if you let them set up a big push. Keep them on their toes, keep them on defense. Just like this, we've got another Lava Hound coming in, so then we're going to push on the opposite side while our Baby Dragon and our Ice Wizard does work on that Lava Hound, has no problem taking it out, and because of that, I've got a Pekka and Double Prince on the opposite tower. He's able to defend pretty decently against it, but, you know, he had to expend all of the elixir that he would have otherwise supported that Lava Hound with defending rather than attacking, and because of that, unable to get hardly any damage on our towers at all. So there you go. Let's move into now, match number 3 now, final match of the day. So there we go, up on screen against the legend from Royale Italia, number 1. Now I want to mention too, I said we're going to move our shoutouts to the end of the videos from now on. That's just to condense the intros. I hope you guys don't mind that. I'll still be shouting out the first person to comment on all of the videos in the beginning of the video, but all the others will be just like that one up above, Tanner, and then we'll have a couple more maybe at the end of the video. Just trying some new things, seeing if we can keep you guys focused. So there we go. We're going up against another beatdown deck this time, and we've got a giant, and I want to stress to you guys that you want to use your Pekka defensively, and you want to use this deck in the same lane as your opponent. So if your opponent's coming in on the left side, you're attacking on the left side today. That's just how it's going to be, because when that giant's coming in, you're going to use that Pekka, it's going to take it out, and then boom, you got a massive counter push, and that's what's so great about it. I didn't even realize this guy had left and rejoined, but that's all right. I don't think it really influenced the game too much. I know there was a little bit of lag. I really try my best not to put those matches in these videos, but I just caught it right now, and I apologize for that. I'll continue to look out for those and not put those in, because I want you guys to see a fair and balanced exchange of battles, you know what I'm saying? But regardless, it doesn't go against the fact that the strategy is here. We're using the same lane. There you go. The Pekka with the 1 second deploy time just wipes out that giant before it even can reach the tower. Now we're going to set up a Dark Prince in the back. We're waiting right now, and look at that combo. The Dark Prince and the Pekka, both of them one-shot each, and the Elite Barbarians are completely destroyed. The Inferno Dragon has a hard time taking out the Dark Prince, and because of that, allows my Pekka to get all the way to the tower and take out that one tower all the way to 0. And we're going to get down our second pump. The guy does not attack our pump with the miner, and at this point, he kind of knows there's really not a lot he can do. We're just defending so well against him, and, you know, he might be having those connection issues as we saw a minute ago as well. So now he's got a Furnace and a Giant coming in. And this could be dangerous. You don't want to let him set up these big pushes like that. And he's going to rush the opposite side because I placed down a 7 elixir card. And because of that, because of my pumps, I'm able to defend it with both of my princes, which allows me to have this massive push on the right-hand side defending, as well as a massive push with the double prince on the left-hand side. That's why I cannot stress to you guys enough the importance of the pump. Get in there, beat down some people, win some challenges. This is a 12 win deck for sure. I haven't gotten there personally myself, but I know it's possible because just the potential of what I've already shown and played with using this deck has been pretty superior. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys want to see on this channel as far as Xbox and PC games. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for the big tournament. I love you. Peace out.